Hi Jane, thanks for meeting with me today. So you got a letter before we about this meeting. In that letter, it mentioned you could have a support person come to you with this meeting. I know you haven't got anyone with you. Are you happy to continue without that support person?
Yeah.
Alright. So what I want to do is use this as a bit of a counselling session. Have a look at the areas you're performing well, the areas where you're not performing well. Have a look at the targets that we have set for you. How we can improve those underperforming areas to get to the targets, and I guess the ways we're going to get there and what might happen if we don't get there. So if we have a look at what you're doing well to start with, so with customer focus and particularly building rapport with customers, you are going quite well. Your customer focus score, there's a target of 8. You currently vary between about 5 to 7. And my thoughts to that are the more you achieve your other goals, particularly around the product knowledge and the point of sales technology, that customer focus score is only going to rise. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
The areas where you're not performing that well is, first of all, financial. With your sales targets, we have the reduced sales target for yourself of $7,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
You're currently averaging $5,000 a month. So that is quite low. Again, your customer focus is going reasonably well. The point of sales technology, you're averaging about 5 minutes processing customers, and you are still making a number of errors. The target for that is 2 minutes, which we agreed to. With learning and development, we previously agreed in our last meeting to have some intensive sessions every Wednesday, to do that half day with the other staff member to learn about your product knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
The feedback I got from that staff member is you weren't really willing to participate. She tried to engage you, tried to drag you in to conversations with customers, and you just weren't willing to participate. So I suppose, is there a reason for that, or is she the right person to be training with? Do you need someone else? Was it not the right time? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. It was okay.
Right, so is it a confidence issue? Is it you don't get on with that staff member? Do you want to try with another different staff member?
No, I don't mind her. Yeah, I guess I'm just willing to keep going and trying, I guess.
Right. So if we look at how to improve those couple of areas, so what I really want to focus on is your point of sales terminal time and your product knowledge. So to me, if we can improve those two, customer focus, which is already reasonably good, should get higher, should be above the target, and the financial should improve. So it's critical for us and for yourself to meet that 2 minute target on the point of sales terminology, or on the point of sales terminal, sorry. So what ideas have you got on how to reduce your time from the average of 5 minutes down to the 2 minutes?
I guess just keep practicing on it.
The thinking I had was we sort of forget your normal duties, put you on just that point of sales terminal for a full day, with other staff referring their orders through to you to process. And you can have another staff member sort of watching over you, helping you at the start, and then gradually sort of moving away, giving you a little bit more space to focus on it yourself. Does that sound alright?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Alright, can we do that tomorrow?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll have a bit of a chat with the other team members, let them know that's going to happen after this meeting. And can we then set a goal by the end of the day, so it's an 8-hour shift, for the last 2 hours of that shift, all your orders will either be at 2 minutes or under 2 minutes. Does that sound okay?
Yep.
Alright. And the product knowledge. So we had a bit of a chat about last time you seemed unwilling to participate. So we got the point of sales terminal tomorrow. Do we then, the start of next week on the Monday, sit you down for another half day with that same staff member to discuss or to work on your product knowledge.
Yep, sounds good.
Right, so I suppose what will be different this time than last time? Are you going to be willing to participate?
Yep.
Right, and you'll be willing to work on your product knowledge?
Yep.
And willing to interact with customers and talk about products?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we've got the time frame for that. And I just wanted to stress again, it is critical that we get to these targets. So we've had the formal feedback session. This is now moving up a step. It's a counselling session. So following on from this, if your performance doesn't improve, there is the potential for formal warnings. And further down the track, if it still doesn't improve, there is the potential for termination of your employment. Do you understand that?
Yep.
Right, and the other thing I wanted to remind you of is Australian Hardware has its employee assistance program with all the details online. So it is just an anonymous call centre. You can call up, they can help you talk through any problems, any issues you may be having, work or personal life.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are interested in that, I would encourage you to have a look and give them a call.
Thanks.
Alright, thank you for catching up with me, and I'll look forward to having a look at your times improve on the point of sales terminal tomorrow.